Hi guys, and welcome to a Mike's Positively Technical World video review. Today we're going to be having a look at the worx wx092.9. This is the cordless 20 volt battery, power share battery powered portable tyre inflator. It's also got a small little light on the top as well, and it's got various size adapters built into a cradle on the front as well. I can see already. It's an unboxing video, so everything that you see here is what you get and my first impressions and views on it. Let's go take a look at it down on the table. So here we have it, guys, on the Lazy Susan. Get a nice little rotate of the box. It's quite attractive packaging. Obviously it tells me that it's the .9 version, so it comes without a battery. It's the bare-bodied version. And it says 4-in-1. It'll be interesting to find out what the 4 functions are on this. And on the back, it tells you what they are. Inflator, tyre pressure monitor, work light, and emergency SOS light. Interesting. Right, be looking forward to having a look at these. It goes up to 10 bar of pressure according to the features on the back. Yeah, let's slice her open. Obviously the 3 adapters, as well as obviously the standard Schrader type valve. It also looks like it's got a Presta valve adapter there, football adapter, and a small inflatables adapter, ones that you sort of pop open and blow up, usually giving you way out of puff. But let's go have a look. Yeah. Love that sound of breaking sellotape with a sharp implement. So, we have some literature. Obviously I always bore people with the literature first, because it's literature and we have to have a look at the instructions first, because we are not men and throw the instructions away. The usual. I've been through this so many times, I'm not going to do it ever again, I don't think, unless they change it. If they change it, I will. This is the 3-year limited warranty. It tells you where to find the manufacturing part number, or the serial number rather. This is a extra pamphlet regarding the company names being changed from Positech Tools Europe to Positech Tools UK and Ireland. Cool, that's brilliant news. It actually changed ages ago, but hey ho. So yeah, read all the safety warnings and instructions. Failure to follow warnings may result in electric shock, fire, or serious injury. I do love this. This is so. Ooh, it does press power, set the pressure. Oh, it does bar, psi, kilopascals. I know what that is now. That's like bits of a bar equals kilopascals. And a new one for me to try and learn: kilos of force per square centimetre. I suppose that's like kilos per square centimetre as opposed to pounds per square inch. I can only assume pressure. I've always just done psi, and bar conversion being 32 psi is 2.2 bar or thereabouts. 28 psi is 2 bar. 14 bar psi is 1 bar or thereabouts. Obviously, you can see right here, trying to get in between the camera jig. You've got obviously the Presta type valve, and then if you've got the Schrader, that's Schrader, and then if you've got the Presta type valve, it comes with the adapter, and it's got the standard snap type adapter seen on many different sort of things. And obviously you put your football, well, it's actually basketball pictured here, and then for your inflatable life raft there, hopefully you don't have to inflate it. You can pause and play at the same. Oh, that's very cool. I like that function. So if you're reseating a bicycle tube, you can pause it halfway through rather than turn it off and then reset the calibration. That's a nice little touch. Well done, works. And it's also got a light, so you can have a look at your engine in your vehicle. Yeah, depends on how much you need to have a look at that. I suppose it's good for checking your oil late at night. Do it during the day, it's a lot easier. And yeah, it's got an SOS bright flashing red light. Oh, I do like bright flashing lights, to be honest, and the such. Turn it into a rave at night. It's got standard RAMs, risk assessment, method statements, what to do, what not to do. It's got a new graph. Optical hazard value exceeds applicable ELV factor by a reduce exposure exposure duration by factor of 8. I have no idea what that's on about. It does sound very, very technical, and I'm sure you guys will have your own time to go through that and have a look at it. Yep, the usual. Wear eye protection. I wear glasses. I'm cool. Risk of high temperature. Obviously, air compressors do get very hot, so generally pay attention to that. And it appears to have a little stow for the air compressor hose. And it's also got a stow at the front there for the accessories. And then it does the usual thing whereby you're going to have to go back to the beginning to find out where it points to everything, and then flick between there and there. Works once again. Please put the picture there and the description of what the products are from that list there, maybe in big text there. I know it might take up a couple of extra pages, but we'd really like to see it. Well, I would anyway. And it's obviously got different batteries you can have. Obviously, you can also have the 5 amp and 6 amp, but I believe this was written before they were in existence, if you like. So yeah, actually no, it was written in 2022. I don't know why it's not there for the 5 amp ones. It'd be a bit overkill, I think. This is the sort of thing you really want to put in your boot of your car with maybe an odd spare 2 amp battery and just keep it there just in case. I'll do set up a hypothetical scenario, which I've already done, so we can just jump out there and get to it. Let's have a look at it. Look at this. Oh, and it's got some. Should I do it? Let's go on. Let's just. I've seen a couple of Top Tick videos. I'm well down with the hoods, aren't I, kids? They do this. I hope that sounded better than it did my end, but yeah. It sounds vaguely therapeutic. Ripping plastic off of clean surfaces. You see, it's very, very compact. Really compact. I normally say things are compact, and they're quite small. This is really compact for an air compressor. Cordless one, I might add, with such function. Yeah, it really is quite compact. I was trying to work out the best way to get this hose working. Maybe something like that. Possibly. It did actually show it in the instructions, but I think for now I'll just have that. We're going to insert a fully charged 2 amp battery. 3 lights on it, indicate it's above 20 volts. Nothing comes up as yet. We'll have a look at the torch. It's like a push button underneath. 1, 2. It's got 2 white settings. A very cool random red pattern. And that's it. So 3 settings on the light, including the SOS one as well. That's quite nice to obviously have it lit up when obviously you just push this, I assume, to turn on the compressor. So it's in bar currently. How do we change? Mike, you might have messed up here, son. Because I'm now in bar mode, and how do I change it? Do I push those 2 at the same time? Oh, of course you do. Language Mike understand. PSI. For the purpose of this test, which we're going to do, we're going to use 32 PSI. And I assume if you push this, it'll start. Oh yeah, she does. And then we're basically going to go out to my trailer, because my trailer isn't attached to my car, so I can't use my 12 volt in-car charger, inflator. So the cable's not long enough to reach there, and where my trailer's currently parked, it's isolated, and you can't get the car to it. So if I want to pump it up, it's down to the old hand pump, or maybe the foot pump at best, but I want to get 32 PSI on it. We're also going to use today, on this particular experiment, we're going to use a timer. All us YouTubers, we buy the timers from the same place. It's a special YouTube store that we go on, and they all look, sound and function exactly the same. They've all got this really big writing as well, so you can see it really clearly on camera. Honest. Yeah, we're going to be timing it as well to see how long it takes. I'm not expecting this to be the world's fastest pump. This is a convenience pump. This isn't anything about speed. If I want speed, then completely off on a tangent here. If I want speed, I have this 47 kilo gas canister, which is connected with an IPL valve, which is connected to 1/4 inch PSI, which I can then hook up to my air compressor down there, and then actually backfeed it into here. So that way, this, instead of having Calor gas in it, or other brands are available, propane gas, it now has compressed air. However, this, that's my left hand. I have to use the aero cart in with the bottle mode on it to then carry that out currently, and then I go down to here. Bear with. So you now got a very, very rudimental like air tank basically that you charge using your standard gas valve, and you can see there it's got about 130 odd psi in it. That's what I've made myself. Basically very crude, but it works, alright, or at least it kind of works. You can imagine, yeah, pumping up your tyres like that. It's a lot of kit to cart around, and it's a lot of faff. I'm hoping to reduce the faff by having this. Okay, so without further ado, let's go check this out and see how it performs and see how long it takes to pump up a tyre from completely flat. I'm pretty sure you'll agree when you get out there, it is completely flat. Bear with, guys, and I'll see you in 2 seconds. Okay guys, so here we've got the tyre adapter. It's completely flat, as you can see, the tyre. Hoping that's going to lock on, because it's quite fiddly to do with one hand, and the ground's quite wet, so I'm not getting down on my knees. Right, we're going to turn it on. Hopefully we don't have to turn it into PSI. It remembers the fact being I had it previously in 32 PSI. This is good if you run a funny tyre pressure size on your vehicle. And we're just going to push play and start, and at the same time, and see how it goes. So without further ado, let's go. Oh dear. Didn't work out very well, did it? Bear with, I think this is due to this. That sounds better, at least. It's just because I'm being lazy. Already at 7 psi. 20 seconds in and 7.5 psi. "30 seconds in and 8.5 psi. "45 seconds in and 11.5 psi. "1 minute in and 14 psi. "1 minute 30 and 19 psi. 2 minutes in and 24 psi. Two and a half minutes in and 29 psi. .3 minutes, you might as well call it, to get to just under 32 psi. In all fairness, it's actually reading 31.5 psi. That's pretty damn remarkable, let's be honest. I was expecting it just to be a top up. I didn't realise it could go flat tyre to full in, so it's actually just sub 3 minutes, wasn't it? It's 2:58, I think, if you look back on the video. That's pretty damn amazing. I love it. This is going to be my new champion thing, I think. Right, let's go back down to the cave and have a wrap up. So guys, the worx wx092. I am actually super duper stoked for this. I think this is possibly one of the best tools that worx have ever made. It's just fantastic. It's so tiny and convenient, and I do think, I will turn around and say this, everyone needs to go and buy one of these and stick it in your car to have just in case. There you go. I really can't praise this high enough. It's not that much more than a standard electric pump. I think these retail at $89.99 body only. Sometimes they're on sale. It is only brushed, and I dare say eventually, obviously, it will potentially get louder and stuff. The sound weighting on this is, he says, not disclosed here. It's quite loud. I would probably say it's somewhere ranging around about 91, 92 decibels, but standing quite far away from it, you don't really notice that. So yeah, it gets massive kudos from me. I love this. This is going in my car right now. I'm off, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care of yourselves as always, and I shall, see you around. Take it easy.